sun beating down on me as I try to drag myself up out of bed. And I got to find a way to make it through just one more day alone. Watch coffee dribble out into the pipe as I stand and wait for just enough to pour myself a cup so I can find the strength to face the day. I've got to find a way to make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. I've got to find a way to make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. I've got to find. You always were the first to tell me of better ways I could spend my time. And I always did my best to please you till the day I realized there was no pleasing you. I'm gonna make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. I'm gonna find a way to make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. I'm gonna find a way. Gonna make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. I'm gonna find a way to make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. I'm gonna find a way to make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. Gonna find a way, gonna find a way, gonna find a way, gonna find a way to make the day just a little bit better than yesterday. It's the end of the line, there's nothing left to mend. It's impossible to make whole. No, it can't be fixed, it took so long to understand this. Still I keep trying again and again. I think I'm broken, I can't find all of the pieces. Can't seem to find them anywhere. My sanity scattered only God knows where. Now all I can do is sit and stare. Burned out, used up, now all but gone. Maybe gone for good this time. Now it ain't gonna change, can't do anything about it. Still no relief for this pain. I can't fight anymore and I really don't want
is Tuesday. It is 6 o'clock. And it is time for the live stream. I lost my mouse. Where'd it go? I lost it. Can't do anything without the mouse. Here it is. Found it. Hi. How are you? Sorry about that. Welcome in. Tuesday, 6 o'clock. It's Tuesday, 6 o'clock. Time to rock. Well, I'm not, I guess maybe it's rock. It's rock Americana with a dash of alt blues. Some of the new stuff I'm writing has a little bit more of the stuff like that. How are you this week? I hope you're doing all right. Fred, let's see if Fred has anything different to say this week. Yeah. It's pretty much the same. So, we're glad to hear from him anyways. This week we're going to do a song by my favorite songwriter. And I have been contacting people about guests for next year. There's a few folks that have agreed, and we're trying to figure out scheduling. Perhaps I had a tentative for perhaps even as early as next week, but I didn't get a confirmation, so I don't want to promote that yet. Very special guest. That would be a very special guest. But tonight we're going to do a cover of one of my favorite songwriters, Will Hoge. I've done a few of those, and I do believe I even did this one way back, one of the very first episodes, some 50 plus episodes ago. So if you did happen to dig through the archives or watch all 58 of these and go, hey, he's repeating, caught me. But I like this song, and I played it the other night. I always dedicate it to my wife, although like many songs, the words don't always apply, but the essence does. In that, although I've known my wife since I was about, 12. I think that's how old I was. 6th grade. 5th, 6th grade, something like that. We didn't begin having a relationship until we were in our 30s. So, but without her, with her, I am a different man. Hopefully better. I believe I am better. And that's essentially what this song is saying. And so it's called Different Man, and it's by Will Hoge. And he's a tremendous songwriter. I believe he is playing in the Chicago area late March. I'd have to look it up, and I don't have it. But I didn't prepare myself to promote his show. But Will Hoge, Chicago area, March 24th, maybe. Anyhow, you should look his stuff up. You should support him in any way you can, because he's a great songwriter. And then additionally, I'm going to do another song, an original of mine that is called Light of the Dawn, which I wrote at a point in my life when things were going poorly. And I was trying to figure out a bunch of stuff, and took a road trip and was soul searching, and I played this song also recently, and I haven't played it too much. This song came off of a record I made in 2013, as I refer to the Britt Marsden Band as the hillbilly cousin of MeL Muzic. So Britt Marsden Band, you can find that, but one of these days when I actually get it all together, I'm going to pull that down and reissue that as a MeL Muzic release. But for now, that's where you find it. And later, early next year in January, the band is playing a full night in Lombard at O'Neill's, which is a fun neighborhood establishment that's a wonderful place that's been there 40 something years and is a great neighborhood place that supports, live music and has great food and great people and it'll be one of those old-fashioned nights where everybody's up close and we all are having a great time. And we're going to play 7 to 10, I think, because, there's no reason to play all freaking night. We're all, we're not spring chickens. And, but 3 hours is 3 hours. And then just a few days later, we're doing a very special Tuesday night at the Arcata Theater. And these are all full band. These are both full band performances. So, and that's a 30-minute original music showcase at a big venue and a big situation. And hopefully you can come out for that because that'll be a special night. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. When Dawn and I started dating, and she really made a difference in how I saw myself. I struggle with a lot of stuff, and I've had trouble seeing myself as worthy of things. And that's there's a lot of reasons for that. And when you spend a bunch of time in therapy sorting all that stuff out, you learn why that is. But I am definitely a different man because of her. So try that again. Let's do it this way. Right. Let's see what happens. Hey, there it is. I've been a drifter, falling out of space and time, slowly growing older, trying to live another life. I've been a bastard, no, I didn't give a damn. I'd fake the truth and break their hearts just 'cause I can. Baby, I'm a different man, never be that way again. Your love saved me, your heart made me who I am. Who I am is always yours, better than I was before. Yes, I am a different man. I bet the old me would say I'm a fool, but I'd be a fool to listen, 'cause I know the truth. I'm lucky, luckier than most, 'cause you're strong enough to lift me up and let me know that I could be a different man, never be that way again.
again. Your love saved me, your heart made me who I am. Who I am is always yours, better than I was before. Yes, I am a different man. Baby, I'm a different man. I'll never be that way again. Your love saved me, your heart made me who I am. Who I am is always yours, better than I was before. Yes, I am a different man. So using the Steve Stone rules of broadcasting, for you young performers out there, you may have noticed that I got a bit of a frog in my throat early in that song, and instead of really going and drawing big attention to it, even though I'm drawing attention to it now, the trick is to as you're playing very quietly, and if you're playing with the whole band and you have a lot of loud noise, or even in a situation where you don't have quite this level of quality microphone, you just kind of off microphone slightly, and I still have a bit of it's not quite going away, but I tried to do it discreetly and not cough directly into the microphone, so I apologize. But sorry about that. So, bit of I don't know, what was the Mike Myers word? I don't remember. Anyhow, so I wanted to point out, if you look right here, let's see, I'm not good at this, I'm not a weatherman. Right here and right there, there's two pieces of art that a young lady named Abigail Rose, she has a little art exhibit at the open mic I go to on Sunday nights, and she's out there working hard, and she has a really nice website, ramblin.rose.artistry. Oh, that's her. I'm sorry, I'm reading it wrong. That's her email address. Her website. There's just I'm sorry. There's just a QR for her website. ramblin.rose.artistry@gmail.com. Abigail Rose. You can find her on Facebook and Instagram for sure. Ramblin' Rose Designs. I don't know if you can, but I really enjoy what she does, and she's a very pleasant young lady, and she's working very hard, and I like both of those things. So they're similar. They're both eyes. They're different colors, and it's a little hard to see from this camera shot, but they're two eyes. They're just slightly different colors right now, so I like them. So let's see. Light of the Dawn is looking for light. When I was a little kid and things got bumpy for my mom, which it did frequently for us, she would always say, "It's always darkest before the dawn." And
when things were getting difficult. I always remembered that. There's a little of that in this, and just some imagery from a tough time. Yet again in a brand new place, navigating terrain unknown. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Free your will so your heart can grow. No longer held hostage in the life I know or the life I've lived. Seems everybody gonna get what they give. Looking into the eyes of the night, gonna bring you around to first light. Open your arms to a brand new dawn. Live on. Righteousness and consciousness, and your belief of what life is. Inside the bubble of what your God says is a travesty of ignorance, pretending to know what you've been told. How can you know what the answer is? Don't even know how to ask a question yet. Looking into the eyes of the night, gonna bring you around to first light. Open your arms to a brand new dawn. Live on. Never said I wanted to be anything other than what I am. The secret is figuring out what it is, and the truth that you sought dwelling deep in your heart. Looking into the eyes of the night, gonna bring you around to first light. Open your arms to a brand new dawn. Live on, live on, live on. Light of the dawn. A car ride to find myself. Sometimes I look over and I don't see. Okay, there it is. Good. Sometimes I look over and I don't see the level and I freak out because the things move around. When I push, something happens when I push record, like when I change. Things shift and it's frustrating because I have it all set up and then all of a sudden, like, a lot of things happen at the point when I enable the stream and I enable it on a I have a screen over here and I have words for when I forget, although today I didn't need to reference them, and then I have the YouTube, like I have the just a little behind the scenes fourth wall, we have the program that splits the camera, so like when there's multi-camera, and then the the screen that says, we'll begin soon and thank you, and it overlays the MeL image that's up here. This image, like there's all that stuff. That's a program, and then that I send that to the YouTube page, and I have a YouTube page open on a screen over here, and then that's actually streaming. And then back here I have, like, when I open, I play a MeL Muzic song because I have rights to those, so I can play those. So I always play a MeL Muzic song while we're getting ready. So, like, I have my Spotify thing open behind me so that I can play something, And so all this stuff is happening at the time when it's time to go. And then all of a sudden I look over and the level's gone. It's like, well, where'd it go? It was there before. And then I'm in the middle of playing a song and my brain goes, is there sound coming out? If somebody tunes in, are they just seeing a blank screen and my mouth going like this and my hand playing guitar but no sound? And then I get to this point and I have to explain to you why I'm looking around and there's a look of panic on my face. But anyhow, it appears as though everything worked fine. So that brings us to Dumb Joke of the Day, which is Fred's favorite part of the day. Right, Fred? Wait, maybe he doesn't want to today. You want to? No? Yes, he says yes. Okay, so today's Dumb Joke of the Day comes to us from Meredith Gray in Seattle. I don't know. That's the one I could think of. I should write a bunch of those down. There's a lot of things I should do. Sorry. So this one, why aren't dogs allowed in bars? I don't know, Mike. Why aren't dogs allowed in bars? Thanks for asking. Because they can't control their liquor. Yeah, I know. It was dumb. That's why it's called the Dumb Joke of the Day. Right. Okay. So that's today's broadcast. I appreciate you. If you tuned in at any point, either live or recorded, I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you. It's been over a year, and there's been a lot of things, and I get a lot of comments from people about, oh, I watched your stream, or this song was great, or whatever, and I'm tremendously grateful. When I started doing it, I couldn't even have imagined doing nearly 60 episodes of this, and it's been great. And like I said, there's a bunch of people who I've approached to come be a guest, do a song or two, and I had a guest last year, my friend Cameron. So Cameron Foreman was here, who I met a couple of years ago at an open mic. I was blown away at how amazing his songs were, and we've stayed in touch, and I paid attention to what he's done. He's come over here a couple times and hung out. And he recently just put out a record. If you look it up, or if you're interested, get in touch with me, and I'll if you can't find it, Cameron Foreman. It's a great record, and I will have information next week on exactly what I can't remember what the title is. I just thought of that just now because he was a guest maybe a few months ago, and he had an advance, like I heard an advance for rough mix of some stuff he was working on, and we played a couple songs together that he was working on, and the record came out, and it's great. So anyways, thank you. Like I said, as the great Ray Rayner once said, bye bye bye.